Elaina paused in the clearing, struggling to catch her breath. The oppressive chill of the outer forest returned, but she was too exhilarated, too relieved to mind. She turned back toward the archway, half expecting it to be ablaze or crumbling. Instead, it stood as silent and ancient as before, its carvings now dark and unlit. Elaina knew the heart of the forest was no more, its whispers silenced, its illusions dissolved, but she also understood the price of her victory. Inside, she carried the weight of those she had seen, the faces of loved ones lost, now truly leaving her. But there was hope, too, in the knowledge that the forest would no longer ensnare or confuse seekers with false promises and twisted memories. She had denied its seductive allure and fierce wrath, emerging from its depths not unscathed but wiser. She knew the path back to her world would be fraught with doubts and memories. The faces would linger just beyond reach, but she had seen through the deception, and the light within her had prevailed. Elena's thoughts turned to Kale as she managed a weary smile. She envisioned him safe, his laughter echoing through the cottage where they had found solace from the world outside, a world that now seemed simpler but more precious in light of all she had seen. Her journey had taught her of strength, not from defiance alone, but from the bond she cherished. She had learned that love might blur even the darkest depths of magic and carry through the most profound sorrows. Leaving the remnants of the heart behind, Elaina retraced her steps through the forest, each stride pushing past the remnants of shadow and illusion. As she broke through the last of the trees, she emerged into daylight, the sun cascading over her like a warm embrace, grounding her and affirming her place in a world of warmth and reality. The peaceful sounds of the outer world welcomed her, untainted by the forest's cries. She knew the journey would remain with her forever, a shadow on the edge of memory, but no longer a force of its own. With a deep breath, Elaina ventured onward, her resolve unbroken and her heart lightened by the ties that could never be broken. The mystery of the heart, of the beings that wore the skin of loved ones, was behind her at last, a part of the forest mythology now as distant as the horizon. And she, a steadfast guardian of the light she had clung to, set out for the life she now understood she could forge with truths unclouded by shadow. Elaina had emerged from the heart of the forest stronger, with a story to tell, but first, ready to live, a guardian of the courage she would always hold, beyond shadows, beyond heart.